Hi everyone, welcome to today's Learn and Earn webinar session with a chance to win up to £10,000 in BNB rewards, our biggest prize pool yet. Now, my name is Illa Laro and I'm one of the regional managers here at Binance, and I'll be your host for today's session. So what is Learn and Earn and how do you take part? It's actually a pretty simple concept. You essentially learn about a dedicated topic. For this case, it's about crypto scams. And then you'll be asked to complete a quiz at the end for a chance to win some rewards. Essentially, it's our way to help boost our users' education, but also help move the crypto industry forward. And, who else doesn't like prizes, right? So in this Learn and Earn session, we'll touch on crypto scams and how to spot them. Please do share this link with others as we really want to help lead education, especially as we see many newcomers in this industry and we want to protect them and safeguard them from scams. Now, moving on to the next slide, we delve into a bit about the Learn and Earn program rules. So in this presentation, it will last about 30 minutes long. And at the end, there'll be a quiz with 25 questions with a total of 100 points. Those that get a mark of 90% or higher will enter a chance to win a shared prize pool of £10,000 in BNB rewards. Now, the deadline to complete this quiz is Friday, the 2nd of September, 2022 at 5:59 p.m. UTC, and the results will be released 1 minute after on that same day. Now, if you do get over 90%, then you're eligible to receive the rewards, providing that you provide the correct user ID. Now, the rewards will be distributed within 40 days of completion. Some terms and conditions: please enter the correct Binance user ID. We've had users in the past being disqualified for entering the wrong user ID, so don't let that be you. You can only submit once, so please double check all your answers before submitting. And there is no time limit during this quiz, so you can refer back to this webinar at any point and take as long as you need, providing you do complete this quiz before the deadline. So that's in terms of the terms of rules. I will provide a link to the quiz in the chat right now. So please have a look at it, have a read, and really enjoy this webinar session. So in terms of the presentation outline, we will cover what is scams, why crypto scams are on the rise, and how do crypto scams compare with traditional scams. Then we'll move on to discussing the common types of crypto scams that you should be aware within the industry, such as project token scams, fake crypto investment scams, giveaway scams, etc. And in section 3, we'll uncover how to maximize the security against these types of common scams. And lastly, we'll finish on kind of what Binance is doing ahead of this journey and what is it doing to help mitigate scams. So let's start with section 1 regarding what is a scam. So one definition of a scam is that it is a deceptive scheme or trick used to cheat someone out of something such as money. Scam is also a verb meaning to cheat someone in such a way. Typically involves a fraudulent scheme that lures victims in for a quick profit. In its nature, a crypto scam is similar to a normal scam, but the only difference is that the money involved in the transaction is cryptocurrencies instead of GBP or euro or dollars. It is important to note that most fraudulent transactions occur in traditional currencies rather than in crypto. For instance, the Facts 2020 report highlights over 1.2 billion in British pounds was stolen by criminals for fraud and scams, but crypto-related fraud only accounted for 146 million. However, crypto scams are riskier than scams conducted in traditional currencies. The main reason why this is because crypto transactions are conducted and confirmed on the blockchain. Now, the blockchain is just a digital ledger that keeps track of all transactions that occurs, but it is governed by the community and not a single entity. This means that due to the nature of the blockchain, which is how most cryptocurrencies are powered, once transactions are confirmed and sent to a scammer, it cannot actually be retrieved. That is because transactions on the blockchain are irreversible. Irreversibility is mostly a good thing for transactions, since we don't want central third parties to censor individuals. However, it comes with greater responsibility from its users. It is unlike traditional financial ecosystem where users have some scam protections. In crypto, once you send money to someone else, you won't be able to retrieve it. Now, because of this nature, frauds are targeting crypto assets because you are able to defraud someone and not be liable to kind of get that money back. Now, in the past couple of years, frauds regarding crypto assets are actually on the rise in the UK, taking advantage of FOMO, fear of missing out, and technical inexperience to trick people into parting with their cash. Now, scams have been rising generally throughout the lockdown and COVID-19 across all channels, CMS, bank, phone, etc. But given the volume of newcomers entering the crypto asset industry in the past couple of months, they've become more susceptible to crypto scams, and crypto asset businesses like Binance, for example, have been taking the most of this blame. Now, this is contributing to UK banks blocking their customers from accessing several other crypto exchanges as the volume of fraud reports they are getting above that threshold. So we really want to educate people and make sure that we really move this industry forward. Now let's move on to section 2, which is about the common types of crypto scams to be aware. Now I've listed here 7 types of common crypto scams, and we'll go over one by one, starting with project and token frauds. Now, there are over 3,500 crypto asset projects in the industry, with more being added every single day. And investing in new crypto projects is always risky because there's no way to predict how the new project will perform. In addition, some projects are actually inherently fraudulent, so it's important to be able to distinguish between real projects and fraudulent projects. Now, there's 2 types of project funding strategies in the industry. There's public offerings or private fundraising. Public offerings include ICOs, which is typically referred to as initial coin offering. This is when a new project distributes an allocation of its token to the public when it officially goes live. This is a similar concept to an IPO, an initial public offering. However, IPOs are generally regulated, whereas ICOs are largely not. Now, the other form is private fundraising, which is the more traditional approach to raising funds, such as capital or angel investments. If, for example, venture capitalists choose to fund the business, it means that they're confident, at least on paper, that the business will quickly increase in value. Now, in the next slide, I'll just go over a brief high-level overview between the two. But just something to kind of point out is ICOs, most users don't have any protections, whereas IPOs, most users do. And ICOs are generally have less regulatory scrutiny because the industry is largely unregulated, whereas for IPOs it's very strict. Now let's move on to the second type of common crypto scams, which is fake cryptocurrency investments. Now this tends to be when fraudsters post as fake investment advisors or create fake websites to lure people into send them the money. Now let's look at the first part of this. So posing as fake advisors. These are generally fraudsters that fish on social media, dating apps, online forums, and promise people to give them more in return for their investments. They do this by asking ordinary people to deposit money on crypto asset exchanges such as Binance, and then withdraw it to a third-party wallet, which will manage the investment for them, continually asking for more and more and more money until eventually breaking that contract with the victim, and then usually parting ways with them. Sometimes these fraudsters post as investors sharing tips online, as shown in this example here below. In this case, they're given a recommendation to this person that's likely fake, and for you to reach out to them. And then once you've reached out to this said person, they will be able to actually take your funds from you. In other cases, they send out unsolicited letters from investment managers offering to help victims grow their crypto asset profiles. Phony crypto investment opportunities can also attract potential victims through social media as well. And this is what we've seen across Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, etc. In some cases, they actually hack into the accounts of celebrities or their Marx's personal friends' account in order to gain their trust. Some scammers even attract victims by luring them into phony long-distance relationships on dating sites, combining a crypto scam with an online romance scam. Now, for the second part, creating fake websites. These are fraudulent websites that promise huge returns and use fake testimonials to make them look legit. Now, sometimes they actually offer multiple investment tiers with bigger returns for big investments. Convinced they hit on a good thing, the victims put in real money, either dollars or crypto. In some cases, these sites string investors along for a couple of months and even years. They periodically send fake reports to show victims how their investment is growing. But the first time the victim tries to withdraw any of those funds, they discover that their money is actually gone. Or worse, sometimes the site convinces them to pay a withdrawal fee, or sometimes a tax to access their money and give actually nothing in return. I provided some screenshot of a fake website called binance.org.uk, which is a completely fake, illegitimate website that we've actually tried to report. Now, let's move on to the third type of common crypto scams, which is giveaway scams. Now, in cryptocurrencies, giveaways or airdrops can be hosted legitimately, and it's actually generally a great way to engage community members with free cryptocurrency coins. For example, this webinar that we are presenting to you uses giveaway to engage users in a legitimate way. However, this is also a popular method for scammers to bait individuals into giving them money. Now, often fraudsters will post as celebrities, influencers, or sometimes hack into social media accounts and will mention that in order to participate into this crypto giveaway, you will need to send them crypto in advance and that they will pay you multiple your investment. In reality, any crypto that you send will go straight into the scammer's pockets and you'll never actually receive that money back. Below are some examples of fake giveaways and airdrops. For example, in this screenshot shown to you on the right, the scammer actually hacked into an existing YouTube account, rebranded it to Binance, as you can see here. And then, you can see about 4,500 people are watching this. And obviously, this is a fake, video of our CEO. And then it's telling people to send money to this address to get some money in return. Now, this is completely fake, and we would never ask users to send us money. And we're starting to see a lot of these types of, scams in the industry. Now, in the next common type of scam, we see phony job offers. This is where scammers post fake job offers on employment websites, seeking people to invest in crypto, set online, recruit investors, or help with converting cash into cryptocurrency. In some cases, the scammers charge a fee to apply for this job. They steal your money and sometimes your personal information too. In other cases, they put you to work converting cash to crypto, except the cash transfers to you end up being cancelled. The fifth type of common crypto scam is wallet and account hijacking. Now, this is a pretty serious one, so please do take some moment to really digest what I'm trying to say in this slide. So in general, crypto, there are fraudsters that have a variety of methods to lure victims into giving them their crypto account or their wallet information so that the hackers can access and deliberately steal the funds for themselves. There are three common methods that this can happen with. First is SIM swapping. The second is fake websites, emails, and CMS. And third is official employee impersonation. Now let's start with the first, which is SIM swapping. Now, SIM swapping, often referred to as SIM hacking, SIM hijacking, or phone porting, is where scammers hijack your phone number through a series of coordinated attacks. This could be that the scammer can call your network provider and pose as you and ask to have your phone number transferred to a new phone. They may prove your identity, providing personal information that they can find through a data breach online or through social media. Secondly, the hackers transfer your old phone number to a new phone. And once they've done that, they can actually use the new phone and pose as you and reset the password for your crypto wallets. Then using this new password, they can access the wallet, drain your account, your crypto funds are lost forever. In the second part, fake websites, email, CMS messages. Often scammers will purposely message or text you on social media, such as WhatsApp, Telegram, SMS, and will send you convincing emails that are designed to look like official communication from official cryptocurrency projects, wallets, exchanges such as Binance, for example. Instead, these messages are purely crypto scams designed to gain access to your account information and steal your crypto funds. Now, these messages can often impersonate Binance and sometimes state your account is locked, and they direct you to a URL link to unlock that account. These URL links are typically shortened and don't match the format of the official website and are purely designed to track your location. Some links may redirect you to copies of the official websites, such as Binance.com, but these are completely fake and designed to purely steal your account login and password. Please, please, please make sure that you double check the URL when you visit a website, because these scammers are very clever and they are very sophisticated. In terms of the last, which is fake employees, often scammers will impersonate Binance employees in order to lure newcomers to send them money. This impersonation can often include customer support, angels, employees on social media platforms such as Telegram, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, etc. Often these scammers ask you for money to help solve your account-related issue or ask for money in relation to coin listings or partnership proposals. Below are some examples of impersonated accounts that you should be aware of. These are two fake Twitter accounts that were set up by scammers to lure people in to send them the money. Now, the sixth common crypto scam in the industry is fake crypto wallets. In crypto, you need a specific type of wallet in order to store cryptocurrencies, not like you see from an ordinary bank account. The standard way to store cryptocurrencies is a cryptocurrency wallet. Now, this wallet can be a device, a piece of software, or a service offered by a crypto exchange such as Binance. Now, it stores the digital keys that you need to access your crypto investments and provides a digital signature for purchases you make with crypto. Now, this new way of holding and storing crypto is a prime target for scammers to try and steal your crypto. They do this by creating fake cryptocurrency wallets online or via mobile app stores, which holds the master keys for your wallet. Often they're pretending to be legitimate companies such as Trust Wallet, could be Binance, or could be any other platform to help store your crypto, but at the end, they actually steal it for themselves. Now, the last common type of crypto scam is malware installation. This is again another popular method for scammers to get access to your crypto by purposefully making you download harmful software to your mobile or computer device. Malware includes viruses that cause malicious damage, spyware that steals your personal information, and ransomware that holds your machine hostage. Now, many types of malware are designed specifically for the purpose of stealing your crypto assets from your cryptocurrency wallet. These programs can capture the login credentials from your crypto asset wallet, steal your entire crypto wallet, and get into the account whilst you're in the middle of a transaction as well. Now, we've touched on all of the 7 different ways that scammers can defraud you of crypto. Now, let's kind of focus in the next section on how we can maximize your protection. And really do take note of these next few slides, because no matter how much your investment is, you should always protect and secure your crypto accounts, because in the future, portfolio may be worth much more than it is today. There are 4 main methods which I've outlined to maximize your protection. The first is distinguishing between fake and official communication. The second is doing a lot of due diligence on projects and tokens before you invest in them. The third is securing accounts with 2FA or two-factor authentication. And the fourth is avoiding clicking on suspicious or phishing links. Now let's start with the first, which is identifying what is fake from real. For the purpose of Binance, we actually have a dedicated site here to verify any websites, employees, or email addresses that may have any suspicions on. It's pretty simple to use. You go into this website, you type in, for example, the official domain or any website that you may have accessed, and then this will allow you to see if it's verified or not. Just something to note, you can only speak to customer support on live chat on Binance.com directly. Now, you can also set up an anti-phishing code, which is here. And this allows you to be able to add an additional security feature that effectively allows you to have a unique code attached to any official comms from Binance. Now, once you've enabled this anti-phishing code, it can be included in all genuine communications, emails from you from Binance, and this code will allow you to help to discern real emails from phishing emails, helping you to prevent phishing attempts. Now, the second part is to do your due diligence. I cannot stress this enough. The best way to avoid these scams is to research ICOs or any token project carefully before you invest in them. Check official and legitimate media websites like CoinDesk, which are reputable, to make sure that an ICO is legit, and be aware of emails and social media posts offering you to buy in very early. Here are some helpful tips to distinguish between what is legitimate and what is fake. Check if the project needs fundraising. Now, is it transparent? Do they tell you exactly where these funds are going? Can you track as well how these funds are being produced, where these funds are going? Really ask these questions to really delve into, does this project need fundraising? The second is research the team members behind the project. Now, make sure you search for them on LinkedIn, official websites, make sure that they are legitimate, they've actually had some previous entrepreneurial skills. There are some cases where there'll be one person actually within the team, and that's actually a fraudster, and they create fake people. So please do your due diligence on these team members and make sure, do they have the necessary experience? Are they reputable, etc. Third is the project's white paper legitimate? Now, do they set realistic goals? Can they achieve them? Are they solving a problem that is quite realistic to solve? And the fourth and last is check the official channels. Like I mentioned, does the social media channels have legitimate followers, authentic engagement? Check the comments, check the likes, and see, are there legitimate members, team members, project members talking to the community? Are they providing feedback and really delve in and kind of ask these questions as well. Now, the third way to maximize your protection is to secure your account with 2FA or two-factor authentication. The most popular method is to prevent SIM scamming is to set up a unique PIN and security question for your mobile phone account. In addition, you can use authentication apps such as Authy or Google Authenticator to secure account on Binance or other platforms. And if you have to provide a phone number when set up your account, you can actually use a landline or free Google Voice number as well. Ensure you never give out your account login, password, or seed phrases for any of your crypto wallets. We will never ask you for this information. Now, the last way to maximize your protection is to avoid clicking on any suspicious or phishing links. You can protect your computer from malware, such as a good antivirus program, plus a really secure firewall to shield your incoming and outgoing data. Protect your login credentials with strong passwords or password manager programs such as 1Password. On top of this, consider taking some extra precautions for your crypto transactions by using a VPN, virtual private network like NordVPN, to keep your real internet connection hidden. Now, if you want to be extra secure, you can always keep a separate dedicated computer that does nothing but just log into your crypto accounts. Now, that concludes the 4 main methods of best safeguarding yourself from crypto scams and to maximize your protection. But there are many more methods, and I've provided some helpful links in this slide, which include support FAQ articles, blogs, and academic articles to really boost your awareness of what crypto scams are, how to best maximize your protection. Now, just a helpful hint, some of the quiz questions that we presented later can only be answered by reading a few of these materials. So do read them. Now let's move on to the journey ahead. What is Binance doing to help mitigate crypto scams? The problem is we can't prevent all scams from occurring in the first place. But what we can do is best educate our users on how to prevent being scams in the first place, which is what we're doing right now. This includes a series of product changes as well to Binance and to really make sure that we avoid users getting scammed. We've done a couple of different changes to the Binance platform. We've actually adapted our security measures. We've implemented risk warnings for vulnerable customers on withdrawals to ensure they have that extra added step to prevent some scams from succeeding. We've put in a lot of risk warning disclaimers on our website. We've adopted the latest cutting-edge technology. So we use sophisticated transaction monitoring tools used to proactively flag suspicious transactions. This overall helps to allow Binance to see if there's a potential scam going on and to prevent it from happening in the first place. We have mandatory KYC or know your customer. This allows us to proactively take measures against scammers or fraudsters from other websites coming onto Binance. And this helps to filter out criminals from joining Binance in the first place. And obviously the last is working with law enforcement. So we are trying to help assist with suspected criminal activities and money laundering investigations as well. That's all good, but what can you do if you have been scammed? Now, if you have fallen victim for a crypto scam, you need to urgently call your local police force and Action Fraud as well. Now, Action Fraud is the UK's National Reporting Centre for Crime and Cybercrime, where you should report crypto-related frauds to. Now, please ensure when you do speak to Action Fraud to provide as many details as possible, and the law enforcement will then investigate further. They also may wish to contact Binance to provide further information on your behalf as well. Now, in summary, what we've gone through is effectively understanding what a scam is, how crypto scams are similar to traditional scams, but how are they different as well. We've looked at the common types of crypto scams in the industry, and at the same time looked at how we can maximize and best protect our users on our platform. Now, in general, malicious actors have no shortage of techniques for stealing funds from unsuspecting individuals. To stay clear away from common scams, you need to remain constantly vigilant and always check that you use an official website and applications. For education, our users can hopefully be aware of schemes before they actually take part in it and prevent future incidents from occurring. Now, in addition to this, Binance has taken proactive measures on its products and services to mitigate these fraud-related scams from occurring on our platform. Now, if you have fallen victim to any of these scams, please contact your local authorities and Action Fraud, and they can help you with your claim moving forward. And that concludes the end of this Learn and Earn session. Really, thank you so much for attending. Please slap a like and comment below if you have enjoyed the content of this webinar. We'll be doing more of these educational events moving forward, so I look forward to seeing you at the next one. Thank you so much, everyone, and goodbye.